This gives me something I can tell other people. You can do the right thing and save money.
I've owned my EV for 6 years and I've saved about $20,000, including the price of electricity.
In the winter of 2019, 2020, our furnace died, and as a science teacher, I was interested in the idea in reducing carbon dioxide emissions. Installing it wasn't any more complicated than getting a new hot water tank. The only thing that was different is there's an outdoor unit as well. Using a heat pump is just as easy as using a regular furnace. If the weather gets really cold, it's not as efficient, and that's when it then uses electrical heating instead of the heat pump. And it does that automatically. I was teaching my students about climate change. I recognized how serious this was, and I wanted to do what I could do. After we'd had it for over a couple of winters, I got all the data from our electricity and gas bills, and we are saving $1,000 a year. So it's just a number of years until it's paid off. And then I'm saving money.
So originally, the reason I wanted to buy an EV was because of the technology. As an engineer, I am very interested in technology and electronics. The other reason I bought it was for the performance. I liked cars with a lot of power that handled well. And then it really turned into an environmental thing for me. As we owned the electric vehicle, I started to really realize how impactful it is. Driving an EV has a lot of cost savings because the difference in the cost of electricity versus the cost of gasoline per kilometer. When we moved to the EVs, we saw savings of 4 to 5 times what we would be paying in gas. I wake up every day with a full tank of gas. I have to do a lot of inspections on buildings throughout the province. Even then, I'm still not charging for hours and hours. It might only be 20 minutes at a time every couple hours. One of the challenges of driving an EV is that it does behave differently in the cold weather. EVs have batteries in them that are massive. They could power your house for 3 or 4 days. That's why these do work in winter. I've had an EV for 6 years now, and I've driven 130,000 kilometers. Obviously it works. As an EV driver, I'm really excited to be part of this transition to sustainable energy. Consumers can only do so much. I'm doing the best I can, but it really needs to be the governments and the corporations that change the industries and how they function so the consumers can live in a sustainable way. If we start now trying to make these small improvements, hopefully we can make things better for the next generation over the next several hundreds and thousands of years.
I really want to convince people that this is a good choice.